got pregnant a couple times when I was a teenager and got abortions. Thank God my parents had the sense to make sure that happened. And thank God, as I got older and more mature, I understood that that's not what I'm cut out for. That's not my lifestyle. And I'm good at a lot of different things, but that's just not one of them, and that's okay.
How deeply devastating that when this woman became pregnant as a teenager, her parents convinced her the only right thing to do was to have an abortion and end her child's life. Listening to this video, it appears that she's still trying to convince herself the abortions were the right decision. She says, well, look, I'm good at some things. I would have been good at that. Sounds like she's saying, I wouldn't have been good at being a mom. You don't know, though. You didn't even, attempt to raise a baby. So how do you know you wouldn't have been good at it? God really does give people grace to be great parents, even out of really difficult situations. I'm really sad hearing her story. I wish that someone had met her there in that place of teenage pregnancy and had shown her that there were other options for her than abortion. Because now she appears to be in her 40s and she's still trying to tell herself, oh, it's okay. Like, there's some reason why this is okay. And it's because of my parents' wisdom that they convinced me to destroy my children's lives. It wasn't wisdom that led them to end those children's lives. It was this misguided judgment, this concept that young people cannot overcome a difficult situation when they face pregnancy at a young age. Those two children, or perhaps more, I'm not sure if she specified the exact number of abortions she had when she was a teenager, but however many it was, those children deserved to be loved by their mother, to be protected from being hurt through abortion. And my heart goes out to this woman because I think that even as she was speaking, I could sense grief in her. I don't think she's settled from this experience. And so my prayer for her is for healing after abortion, and also for those who face unplanned pregnancy to know there really is help and support for them. Even if your parents are trying to pressure you to have an abortion, they cannot force you to have an abortion. You have a right to be protected from the violence of abortion, and so does your child. Even if you're young, you can still thrive and you can still go on to have an amazing life after becoming a parent at a young age. Teen pregnancy doesn't stop you from living a great life. And destroying a preborn child in abortion doesn't guarantee you success in the future. It guarantees you grief, it guarantees you loss, and it guarantees you death. And none of those things are good. Instead, our world is bettered when we advocate for an end to abortion, an end to this era of believing that children should bear the weight of the decisions of adults or people who are sexually active who are perhaps younger than that. Every child has a right to be protected from violence, and I'm so sad that these poor children did not get that protection.